Welcome back to more Sanatorium. Let's continue where we left off. I cannot open any of these doors. Right, let's buy some treatment first. Alright, Sonny, so we need ratio, memoria, and a little bit of impetus. Alright. Oh, should not click on exit. Let's buy. This one of these. Not these again. I mean, I'd rather buy two of these because then it's. Right, let's buy two. Oh, that's the maximum. Alright. We don't need money. Let's buy one of these. Logic quiz. More of these. Memoria is. Oh. And we got a little bit money left. Let's buy this. New treatment unlocked. Guided catharsis. Enable strict exercise program, which will stimulate the patient's nervous system. Unlocks the guided catharsis treatment. Let's see how much does it cost. Alright, that's great. Let's continue. Let's treat our patients. Jealousy. Alright. Can't afford good personnel these days in these backwaters. I requested some opium from one of the nurses and got laughed at. Can you imagine? I urge you bring your house in order, otherwise all of New York is going to hear about this. So fainting is not. Mania, I suppose. I don't know which. Well, I have memory problems. Yeah, I said it is definitely not memoria. It's not mania. Let's see. Yeah, we tried mania. Then let's diagnose it with impetus. Some logic quiz. Opiate abusus. Oh, I don't know. So she's addicted. Yeah. That's ratio. There's gotta be ratio. Alright, let's continue. Alright, you're almost out here. Alright. Morning. Doctor hinted. I am deeply sorry. My memory is far from good anymore, except for the time we built the bridge. A marvelous piece of engineering, if I may say so. Wow. Can I use one of these? Bread? Does he have footage? No. Right. Then let's continue. And our new patient. Hello, doctor. I believe I had an awful accident, but I'm fine again. Where do you say I am? Admitted from different clinic because of an accident. Severe memory loss. None? Unreliable. Right, that's got to be. No. Again. And forgetfulness. Right, let's continue. Alright, we got it right. Let's treat him with laxatives. That will cure Forgetfulness. Alright. Alright, we cured her. And let's release. You are free to go. Side effects. A treatment caused a side effect on the patient. No worries, we can handle it. Most treatment always carry a chance of side effect. Some upgrades reduce the side effect. Alright, that's good to know. Let's give him vegetarian diet. Oh, we could. Oh, whatever. Alright. Alright, I don't have anything. That's it. Minus 10. That's... Alright. Let's explore a bit. Let's go down to the basement. Okay. Alright, let's see. Whoa, it's a lot of paper. Death certificate. A death certificate with a letter of Castle Woods Sanatorium. Rose Meyer died by strangulation. Rated a suicide by examining physician Dr. The plot thickens. Can I not? And there's nothing else left. Address book. A book of addresses and code words together with numbers. Redapple 4th Street, Williamsburg 10 credits. Right, let's see what happens. There's nothing here. Oh, I can't wrap my head around this one. A building controlling the castle entrance. 9 letters. I think the ending is house. How would I know this? I'm just a simple gatekeeper. Oh, never mind. Alright, let's go back. Alright, let's end the day. Let's buy new stuff. Impetus. Expected symptoms. A lot of impetus. And a little bit of memory. Alright. Let's buy one of these. 2. A little bit of memory. These. More. Alright, that's it. Let's buy this one. New set of sterile scrubs. Reducing side effects by 20%. Patients trust you more for your professional appearance. Applies to all future tests, treatments, and patients. Oh, so we will get tests. No, that's this one. Alright. I got one memory. Alright. Let's continue. Good morning, Doc. Nice office you got here in rehab, ain't it? Be a shame if that were to change. Now you met my man, ain't you? They are real sore about a book that went missing in the boiler room some time ago. It ain't wise to keep things from us, Doc, ain't it? Dr. Bretham hired my crew for a reason, to deal with folks who think they can play by their own rules. So without digging into too many details, I want that book back by tomorrow night. Ain't it? There will be a small finder's fee in it for you. Alright. So we can give them back the book. My next of kin. What does it mean? Alright. We diagnosed him. There's new symptoms. No, there is not. Alright. Cramps. Alright. Oh, doctor, listen, could I get a shot? The pain is back and I can barely sit. What is happening to me? I heard about these morphine cramps from the papers. Is it that? Why is it happening? I'm not deficient. I am an outstanding member of society. It was medicinal. Alright. She will stay a few days more. That's it. Let's continue. Good day, madam. Let's treat that fainting. Right. That's enough. Alright, you're good to go. Good day, sir. Let's give you some vegetarian diet. Alright. That's enough. Okay. We released 2 patients. Let's see how many do we get. Oh, evening doc. Say, you wouldn't happen to know about a little red book, would you? No, we didn't get a red book. I lost mine, and it's got Boss Jackson all right up. Remember, we know where you live. Same place as us, in the old broom closet. Now off with you. Alright, let's end the night. I can't explore. What's the first thing to do in the morning? We still got a lot of impetus. Alright, let's buy one of those. Need something for memory. Maybe this one. Allows sudden cold bursts to shock the system and improve circulation. Unlocks the surprise bath treatment to increase brain blood flow. Alright, let's buy one of those. Laxative. I don't need anything for money. Alright. Good morning, doctor. I regret interrupting your work with the patients, but a pressing matter requires your attention. An investigation is underway regarding a discrepancy in our medicinal alcohol inventory. Have you any knowledge concerning this matter? Any insight you might provide would be most beneficial. Well, I don't have any red books, so... Or do I? Is this it? Oh, whatever. Yeah, can go. Monica, my wife. Her name is Monica, but I don't know the city. Alright, we don't get any new patients. Let's treat them. Let's give him a surprise bet. Alright, he can go. Right, let's release him too. Let's release her too. So, now we don't have any patience. We cured everyone. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, doctor. Unfortunate that it's come to this. I told you to stop snooping around. You will get a new bed when we are done with you. A hospital bed. So, my dear doctor, do you have the ledger, ain't you? This is your last shot. Give it to me. I have to warn you, when you turn your back on us, I can't stop my men from doing what they do, ain't it? Let's see what happens. When you walk to your room, something hits you from behind. You feel the force of an industrial machine with 1,000 hammers beating you to a pulp. Even when curled up, you feel your hips and ribs shattering. You wake up in the infirmary. Your encounter led to the sanatorium looking into your background, and your ruse has been uncovered. Alright. Well. Alright, let's reload. Let's give them the book. Alright, I'm gonna be back once I done. Alright, so I gave him the ledger. By dear Hippocrates, this is deeply concerning. Selling medicinal goods without my consent, and to such criminal elements as Caliendo. I recognize this handwriting. I shall take immediate action. Thank you, Doctor. Your vigilance has rendered this institution a great service, and I will not forget it. Alright, maybe we'll live another day. Alright. Let's go to these patients first. Good day, sir. Let's exercise a bit. Betty. Oh, let's Just exercise. And our last patient. Alright, let's continue. Alright, let's explore a bit. Alright, looks like nothing here. English occultist with 7 letters. Ah, don't say it. I have it on the tip of my tongue. Alright. Orvly. Yeah, okay. Let's go to sleep. Night falls as police cars descend up on the sanatorium. Terrified, you hide behind the door to your own. Orderlies from Ward 4 are led away in handcuffs. Dr. Bretham speaks to a hulking man in a hat. His cigar casts a faint glow on his face. You are certain he is no policeman. Alright, so maybe a detective or some kind of mafia. Let's continue. Let's go to work. Gene Potter, Impetus and Mania. Alright, I have enough tests. This is good for Mania. Sedative supplies. Alright, let's try this one. Enables use of strong sedative to place patients in prolonged sleep. Unlocks the deep sleep therapy treatment, aiding recovery through extended rest. Where is it? Hey, here. $9. Alright, let's go. Our new patient. Admitted by family after claiming to see non-existent intruders. Stop asking me about this. I get upset, yes, because everything is so complicated already. Hallucinations. Don't you see it? Hypersomnia. That's funny. Alright. Alright, let's treat her. Alright, and as you retire to your quarters, you discover a piece of paper neatly stapled to your door. Clinic Directive number 15. You have been promoted to take up residence in Ward 2. Your former patients will be reassigned to a new resident in Ward 1. Directorate extends their congratulations. Alright, Ward 2. The sun rises. Today you will take up your new post in Ward 2. Ward 2 dedicated to nervous illness is houses patients mostly transferred from other hospitals. Okay. Nerves are often blamed when doctors cannot aid a patient with straightforward physiological treatments. You feel more confident than ever, but keep in mind now is not the moment to make any mistakes. Good morning, doctor. Congratulations to your promotion. I'm pleased to see your talents here on the nervous illness ward. We do have a lot of work to do. We have secured a new contract with the Bureau of Veteran Affairs. Our task is to aid the heroes returning from France, where they bravely faced Kaiser Willy and the Huns. These men have witnessed unimaginable horrors, but they cannot yet be reintegrated into society. That's where we come in, to work with these men and guide them towards recovery. There is also a new edition of Brown's Guide. I place it on your desk. These new versions seem to be arriving earlier and earlier these days. I'm truly thankful that you're with us, Doctor. Don't let me regret this decision. Right, let's buy some stuff. Oh, now we get phobia. Nice to see you here. I changed to this ward to be with the veterans. You see, I spent time in Europe as well, during the war. Initially as help in a field hospital, tending to the poor souls shattered by the Huns' artillery. But I soon realized that the men who bore no visible wounds often suffered the most. Their spirits were broken in ways that no bandage could mend. Shaking and barely holding it together, a very prideful sight, if I might say so. Alright. We have to get these two impetus. One memory, one mania, one ratio. Also, pupil test good for food. Breathing test. Stick drop test. Let's get a logic quiz. Right, that's it. Hypnosis. Uncovering treatment. This treatment may expose suppressed symptoms. Alright. Let's buy one more exercise. Or guided catharsis. Surprise button. It's cost a lot. Let's buy at least one. And another. Laxatives. Alright, we are good to go. So where's that book? I see, so this is what they mean. Alright. Next time we will buy that hypnosis. Admitted by Veterans Bureau. Combat veteran with long-lasting mental healing. Sergeant veteran. Charity sponsorship. Catatonic. Unexplained muteness. Phobia. This region controls the rational reaction to dangers. Ailments to this... Oh, come on. Ailments to this region lead to irrational fears and abnormal reactions to threatening situations. Well, he's mute. Involuntary tremors. Right. Alright, the next one muteness got to be Memoria. Ratio. tremors. There's got to be impetus. Now this one. Catatonic. This might be phobia, I guess. Let's try impetus too. Alright. Imaginary threats. One symptom is a catalyst, the root cause of the patient's other symptoms. This patient has a suppressed symptom. Regular tests cannot reveal it. Use revealing treatments to uncover and treat it. Suppressed symptoms may cause others. Alright. Let's exercise a bit. Alright, let's go snooping around. A telegram. Thanks for expert testimony. Stop package will be delivered into your care zone. Stop. Keep her in Ward 4. Stop. Trust your medical expertise. Stop. G. Yeah. HQ. Alright, there's nothing here. Let's go back. As you slowly fade away, you remember a section of your sick journal about the veterans with the tremors. It is not in any man or woman's nature to kill others of their kind. When faced with death and destruction at the hand of other humans, the mind will adapt. We dehumanize the opponent, even though, like we, they are the victims of power greater than that. Yet death and tragedy others human cause is difficult to believe. Without the belief that the unbelievable was somehow necessary, we can't fathom why such a carnage can happen. The unbelievable is a heavy load for any mind. Alright. That's true. What kind of cards do I have? Right. Alright, thanks for watching.